Hey guys, this is your host Irfan Nasra, and today in this video I want to share a few things regarding the AI in our life. Now we all use ChatGPT as a means of doing things and all that kind of stuff. So just I wanted to share you a few simple tricks and a few simple things regarding this. As ChatGPT was basically released in November 2021 and it was a major success, and every person was using this thing. Many of the people were using it for the positive things, but at the same time, others were using it for negative things. Like if you talk about academic things, if you talk about universities and colleges, people were actually using it to generate assignments, which is in case it's not good because it kind of comes under the subject of plagiarism. But if you talk about other means, like say if you want to check grammatical mistakes on your written work, or if you want to generate an application and all that kind of stuff, it is very fast if you use it. And like many of the things it does is it kind of blows my mind. Like for the first time when I used it, it was back in it was actually March of 2023. It was the first time when I actually used it, and I was working on my assignment, and I was stuck at some place, and when I wrote the question in the chat GPT, it kind of gave me the straightforward answer. I was immediately, it was a very uh, new thing for me, and I was kind of shocked that how come it's giving so much information. Now, at first, it felt so intriguing to me, and once I read it, there were some good points, but at the same time there was some false information also. So you need to be sure when you are using ChatGPT to do certain kind of tasks that it's not always 100% correct. It is basically wrong at some places. Since I have been working a lot regarding the academic things and regarding assignments and all that, and I have come to know that this ChatGPT thing is not 100% correct if you are using it for certain assignments. Like if people are using it to get some information, and then they want it to generate some references. Obviously, dissertations and theses and also some university work requires you to put references after your work. But if you ask ChatGPT to do that, it gives you references, but those references are not always correct. I mean, it randomly generates things and just plays it to you. So if you're using ChatGPT, I'm talking about the older version, the one that is limited to January 2023. I'm not talking about the premium version, which I haven't used yet. But if you are using that one, the old one, I would recommend that you should read what it's generating, and then implement further. Because I have used ChatGPT long enough that I know that whenever something is written, whenever something it generates, is it a human like or AI like? Because now I have been using extensively the ChatGPT for my YouTube videos, and I have come to know that uh, most of the text that it generates kind of looks like AI. Like it kind of repeats those sentences. It kind of uh, uses the same emojis and all that stuff. So what I technically do is whenever I create a video, I just immediately go to ChatGPT and ask the ChatGPT that, okay, now generate me a title for this video and generate me a description for this video. It gives pretty fancy titles at first, but if you talk about description, whenever I see the description and I check, it's always the same thing. For every video, it's just uh, discover that kind of stuff, starts with that like fancy words and all that. So I immediately recognize, yes, this is basically an AI written script. Now there is basically an easy trick in order for you to resolve this is you ask ChatGPT again that please do not write this in AI. Make sure to write it as human-like. Whenever you do this, it will eventually give you the correct results. It's going to take some time, but eventually you will get it. So this is what I wanted to share with you guys. Since most of the people are using ChatGPT and they already know what I'm talking about, but for people who haven't used this feature yet, now it's available on the phones also. So this is one of the most powerful things OpenAI has ever made, and Google has also made its AI, which is Bard. I guess I haven't used it, but people say. And also, Microsoft has another thing which is called as Copilot. Now, Microsoft is also working, and they have released this thing. So in 2024, it will be AI marathon, you can say, because a lot of companies have been pushing the resources and been pouring a lot of money in order to, make AI powered smartphones, powered laptops, and all that kind of stuff. So in the future, it's going to take over the world. People say that this is going to happen, but I think no, in my opinion, because initially when I didn't use it. I was thinking that yes, it can because it was so powerful. But now when I have used it a bit, I know that humans cannot be replaced because we are better than these things. Obviously, ChatGPT is faster, but it's not always correct. You need a person to basically check whether what the content is generating. So therefore, I think that uh, they are not going to, AI is not going to replace humans altogether. Maybe some fields like content writing, maybe some grammatical mistake, the people who just check the grammar and all that, maybe those jobs will get replaced, but not everyone's. Initially, people were thinking that okay, now it's going to generate theses, now it's going to generate dissertations, now it's going to do the things that engineers and doctors were doing, but no, because it has its limitations. It is not always updated. So therefore, no matter what AI will do, humans will always be one step ahead, or even say more than one step ahead. So this is what I wanted to share with you guys. I mean, it's just a random thought in the morning, and I decided to record a video to share my experience regarding it. Now, if you are basically in your teen years, or basically you have just come to know about computers and all that, now every 90% of people know about computers, but I would recommend that if you are in school, make sure to use this feature. This is pretty good, like for writing assignments and all that, but do not plagiarize, like do not use it in unfair means. I mean, you can always use it to check your grammar. You can always use it to make sure uh, everything, the sentence structure, everything is good, but do not use it completely as it is. And I remember when I was in my college and we didn't have these features. Obviously, we had internet. But we didn't have features like AI, which is very prevalent now, and people are enjoying this, using this thing, and it's very beneficial, to be honest, to see most of the young generation is getting a lot of technological advancements, and they can use it for their own benefit. So uh, I remember one time that I had an assignment in my university and I didn't know. It was back in Pakistan, and I used to use this service known as Check, which is also pretty good because it's a service which allows you to get answers to those difficult questions. And but I didn't have any resources, so I used to use Telegram software to get some free answers. And obviously I didn't pay for that service. But this ChatGPT thing, it gives you an idea on how to proceed. Like, it makes everything simple, and it just gives you pretty good ways to think, obviously. But at the end, it's your decision to how you proceed with this kind of things. So this is what I wanted to share with you guys, as I thought that this topic was very interesting because ChatGPT is now everywhere and AI is being pushed a lot by major tech companies, and they are want to be in the game, make space for themselves, and just dominate the world and all that. So yes, in this is the 21st century, and AI is making our lives pretty much easier. So thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'll be posting more content like this soon. Peace out.